Looks like Corfu's raining a lot today. As you can see, rain, 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 and that's more like a storm. Big clouds bubbling up. Border attempt number 2. Let's go! Now, because of those goats, you end up with these big stones falling down. Now, to be sure it's not causing any accidents, let's throw them away. I'm risking my life here by being in the middle of the road. All clear. Sky's looking okay, it's not too bad now. Earlier it was very, very cloudy, like dark clouds. But now it seems like it's gonna be okay until I reach Sarande in Albania. It's the next town, or the very first town from the border of Albania. And from there I think I'll probably stop by for coffee and recharge my battery. I mean, no pun intended. Like literally my laptops, phones, and everything else. Yes, I can see the borders. I'm so happy that these borders aren't situated at the top of those hills. Looks like they're just right there in the valley, so which is good. Still quite high up to get up here, but isn't too bad at all. Yeah, just a morning exercise. This is what I do, guys. I eat mountains for breakfast. It says all passports this way, so I guess I'm just sort of queuing along this. Kalimera.
Passport? Germany, Britain, what?
Britain.
Britain?
Yes.
GoPro. One battery, 10 hours. With charge. How many hours?
4 hours.
4 hours?
Yeah. So you clip it, it's a magnet, right?
Ah, it's a magnet.
Yeah.
Strong,
Stable.
stable. Leave that bicycle here.
Okay. It's about 2 hours away from
Too
London.
expensive.
That's why I'm traveling by bicycle.
Go there to
Down.
your
Just
passport.
got my stamp out of EU. Apparently I still have about 7 more days to go before they actually can kick me out of EU. It's quite funny because the border control police, he is literally scrutinizing my passport, the stamp, the day in and out. I think he notices that since January this year, I've been coming in and out of Greece. It took me like 5 minutes to look through my passport. And then he asked me, "Oh, what do you do after you go to Albania? Are you coming back?" I said, "Nope, because I don't have enough time to be in Europe." And he said, "Oh, okay, so you know what you're doing." So it's pretty straightforward nonetheless. Now, I'm in a no man's land, essentially, because that's literally the part of Greece. Actually, I'm still in Greece, because there's still a flag there. But I think at some point, there will be a space or a piece of land where literally none of them could claim it. You know, it's something that I've experienced a lot in Asia, you know, between Thailand and Laos, and Vietnam and Cambodia, and so forth. So this is the gate, like literally the gate out of EU. There's an EU flag here. I'll say, oh, wave goodbye for now. And until the next time, probably in 3 months' time, either in Greece or maybe somewhere further to the west. What's this? I know where I need to be honest. Don't tell me there's a toll fee for me. I'm not a car. So I'm gonna like slowly, oop, nope, there's no way up there. So there's a barrier, so I'm gonna have to turn back with the cars, I suppose. I think this is the Albanian flag. That was pretty straightforward. I just checked my passport and off I go. Check, but obviously I had to enter some details in this system, and I didn't have to pay. I thought I had to pay something, but no, luckily not. So yeah, I'm officially in Albania. First order of business is to get some cash. Also, this time I'm gonna try to get some SIM card because in Greece I didn't really get any because there's always like coffee shops with Wi-Fi. But one thing I realized though is for me to connect to those Wi-Fis, I have to buy something at least from the shop. Not that I have to, I'm sure some of them wouldn't mind, but you know, as a courtesy, it's kind of a, you know, they're running a business and that's part of their cost. So I felt obliged to get something. But now I think what I'll do is to get some SIM card because I'm gonna be here for 20 days. So I think it's worthwhile doing that, given that I'm not very familiar with the country. And also, I think it's worth mentioning something. When I was at the border in the Greek side, there's this Albanian guy who approached me and he said, "Are you looking for a job?" I said, "No." "Do you want to work for me?" I was like, "No, I'm just traveling." And he kept asking the same thing over and over again. And I said to him, "What do you do?" He said, "I run a beach bar." And he was pointing into his little yacht, like a speedboat rather. Oh, look at this. Mountains of Albania. Like it already. Ah, nature. First thing that I noticed after entering the Albanian border, look how nice the road is. Sweet. So just a bit of background. Albania is part of the Balkans. Balkans being made of or composed of Albania, Macedonia, I think Bulgaria maybe, I don't know, Serbia, Montenegro. So the Balkans means mountains. As you can see here, it's quite mountainous already. I haven't been cycling quite far out of the border. It's already mountains. So my plan really is to cycle as much as I can close to the sea, because at least there'll be some sort of light uphill that I need to kind of traverse. Albania is beautiful! This part of Albania reminds me already of the Scottish Highlands. The road as well, I'm impressed. Well done, Albania. I hope this keeps up until Tirana at least. That's where I'm planning to cycle to. This house looks amazing. The color as well, it really matches the backdrop, which is a mountain behind. Wow. That doesn't look good. Hello. Where are you guys going? Hola, ¿qué tal?
Al India! Huh?
Oh, we have the same.
Ah, the same! The same Garmin. Ah, the same. Anche lui. Ah no, bigger.
Yeah.
Starting from Antalya.
Yes. And then Bodrum.
With fly, with big and this, with fly. I
like-
have drinks, I have
Oh wow.
position for
There's
7 millimeters.
yeah, it's good for punctures, you know. It doesn't get punctured. Alright, ciao. Walter and I keep forgetting the other name. Oh, Ivan or Ivan. Yeah, something like that. Cool guys. They stopped for a chat. You know, they've been around Northern Europe, I think, and then they ended up here. And I think where they're finishing is Athena. I like their setup. They're camping as well. You know, those guys are about, I don't know, maybe mid-50s, 60s, early 60s. But they still look so strong. If I get to that age, I could still cycle around. I'd be so happy. God, this is so hilly. There's more. I thought it was gonna be an easy ride today. But the view is just spectacular. I like the road so far. Even though it's going very steep uphill, because the surface of the road is very smooth, I kind of have no problem with it. It's nice. It reminds me of the road in Thailand, like for example going into Doi Sotep and the top of Chiang Mai. Because of the nice road surface, it's kind of a fun thing to do. It's tough, but at least it's enjoyable. But when you're trekking a mountain like a uphill with a horrible road, no offense to Greece. Greece had a lot of nice roads, but there was this particular pass that I had to go through a couple of days ago where it's just horrible. The road was just like so uneven, it wasn't properly done. It just becomes a task, you know. First days of the Balkans, so mountainous.
I was being pushed away or sucked into that storm, and that one's coming in.
Yeah, but so far it's been quite static. It's just there, and that one looks like just about to start. Antalya.
Yes, Antalya.
Just had a chat with a group of people. I don't know, it's about for like half an hour or so. That's the longest chat I've had with people in a while. And that was nice. They're traveling as well by motorbikes. Anyway, this is a very nice city. It's just, for me personally, it's just a bit touristy. But it's beautiful, right? There's next to the sea, beautiful view. The only thing is there's a lot of people and tourists, so I don't think it's a place for me. So what I'm gonna do this evening is cycle a bit more to get to just outside of Saranda, but I'm gonna stay close to the beach as possible. Am I not so lucky? Look, private beach. They were just about to close the gate, and I've asked whether I could stay. And he said, yes, you can come in, sit down, have a look. And I said, well, I have a tent. And then they looked surprised. One of them was just about to turn me away. And another guy was like so chilled about it. It's like, yeah, no, just go somewhere on the side. And I was like, so I did. So there's plenty of space, as you can see. It's very quiet. I mean, the main town of Sarande is over the hill. It's a very big city. But this is a little bit on the outskirts. So yeah, I'm glad I went there. So quiet. There's some hotels. I think they're still building up this area, as you can see, like still like under constructions, buildings. But this is probably better than the main beach in the city. As you can see, so quiet, so serene, and the water is so clean as well. I just talked to a few Swedish guys earlier. They said the temperature is perfect. It's about 19 degrees. So wow, that's great. Yeah, it's perfect, huh? Nice. Yeah, this is yeah, a very nice spot. I would recommend this actually. It's not just because they let me stay over for a night. It's just the settings, the location. You know, it's a bit far out from the touristy area. I think this is great. You know, it's very clean. They kept the whole place neat. And they have a restaurant there as well, and a few more restaurants. Hotel, I think that's a main hotel, and they have a toilet there, as you can see. Man, this is amazing area. I think this is perfect spot. So a little bit out the main bit, so I don't think they would mind that, to be honest. The hotel is called Mucobega. Yeah, it's very nice. So it's a beautiful place. I like this place. So cool. Wow. Amazing. So I've just set up camp. It's nice. I'm right at the beach. As you can see, I've just made some salad and some red beans, giant red beans, which I've heated up. Yeah, I like it so far. I can't wait for the view tomorrow.